Hello, Dr. Kirti Sethi, Murli, Principal Senthil Kumar, Venkat, Dr. Saravanan, and faculty at SONA, Tyagaraja Polytechnic, and SONA institutions, as well as Vee Technologies. So I think it's great to be here. Thanks for the kind words, Venkat. This is kind of center point or the focal point for us because this is where education meets technology, and that's our sweet spot, be it Sona or Vee Technologies. So, and I'm reminded to go back a little in 1980, 82, 83, when our chairman, Mr. Valliappa, succeeded in getting the first IT services company into India, Texas Instruments. So, and I'm not sure if you know, Kirti, the satellite actually came into a bullock cart to Sona Towers. And if you Google history of IT in India, you'll see the picture of the satellite on a bullock cart. So in many ways, I'm not sure if it's back to the future or is it future skill or from that perspective. So I'm reminded of that. And then also going back when the inception of Sona College in 1997, when our founder chairman started the college at 90 years old, he sat down at the first bench and he said, I'm going to be the first student. So kind of epitomizes the continuous learning kind of the culture that we try to embed. So we're also happy that Sona was actually the first college in Future Skills to partner with, I think in the first cohort, I think you had a few universities and to sample college, I think we were selected. So thanks to NASCOM. And we actually paid, I think, 20 lakhs or something like that at that time. And so it kicked off very well, Kirti. And then after that, when it became public or whatever you call it, like, from the paid to the public, I think we lost some traction in between. And I think for the 2023 batch, I think we're all keyed up to embrace future skills again. And primarily from the fact that, we are not sure with the third wave coming in and looming as large as possible. So it's still going to be distributed learning. And then, like what Venkat was talking about, the importance of digital learning. And another key factor is to have real life problems. So that's what I think students want to learn and hear from industry experts having industry problems and things like that. And it's also, I think, a good platform for our faculty to monitor the progress from that perspective. I'm a little under the weather, so sorry about that. So, so in many ways, I think the future skills has become a COVID vitamin. So, especially for students sitting at home and things like that. So, it's maybe an oxymoron, but from that perspective. So, I think we look forward to that. And some of the key things that we always embraced at Sona, we were actually very delighted that one of our students got to have a Zoom call with the Prime Minister because on a toykathon, so a Polytechnic student came up with the idea of cycling through historic places. So you can cycle through the Red Fort and actually see the visual AR VR, and you're cycling through, and it talks about history, and history unravels itself as you cycle through. And so Prime Minister was very fascinated with it. And the sad story was that he didn't know Hindi, and Prime Minister was talking to him in Hindi. So there was a disconnect, but otherwise it was a great feat for a Polytechnic student in Tyagaraja Polytechnic to sit and have a Zoom call with the Prime Minister. And similarly, also, addressing real world problems, some of the agriculture, some of the hackathon events have been agri-led. So be it IoT in agriculture, both at Sona as well as TPT, students have won. So what I'm trying to say is that, these are all, our students are looking for this, and you have the right cohort of students here to address this future skill. And also from Vee Technologies, so we are about 7,000 strong right now. And so we want our students to keep learning, our employees to keep learning, and that will be a great thing. And then another thing is, I'm not sure if you're looking at any soft skills also from a future skills perspective. So we've been focused on Japanese, and we probably have the largest campus outside of Japan teaching Japanese in the world. And right now, and we have even N1 almost native speaking Japanese skills available. So if anyone's interested on that, and I know that I think Venkat alluded to the HIAME test. So HIAME is an assessment which would be good to capture good geniuses or whatever you call them, great talent to mold, Kirti. So we could do a preliminary assessment. Already HIAME is an assessment partner for NASSCOM SSC, and thank you for that. And thank you for also incorporating us into the TechUp platform. So if we could do a preliminary assessment for all the students, and then we can pick up the key gold mines or whatever, golden mines, and then develop them to the next level. So finding an Olympic champ or whatever, I don't know what's the equivalent here. So finding a great coder or whatever it is, it could be. If we could use that to discover that will be a great one. It'll be a win for everyone here. So from that, and then HIAME Gold is another thing that where we have our own content, and we try to customize that for students. So like what I think Venkat's been talking to you about, that'll be great. And I think we thank our faculty also who are here from SONA as well, and TBT, and SONA College of Arts and Science. So I think the faculty have demonstrated tremendous learning capability. Among 4,900 institutions in India, we ranked #1 for faculty learning. And that was a thing. This is the SWAYAM portal. This is the NPTEL portal, sorry. This is the NPTEL portal, which has ranked the institutions. And we are proud that SONA has been ranked #1 among 4,900 colleges. So this is just a testimonial to the fact that our faculty is consistently learning to teach the next generation. So I think thanks to NASSCOM for bringing this together. So we are delighted and excited to start working, and hopefully this will be the first of many more to come as well. So thank you, appreciate it.